Alright, so to do something stylish in Bangkok, I'm going to start here in the hotel staff start. I'm going to bring in the concealed weapon slot, silenced SMG, DAC X2, the snail or gold brick proximity mine, the remote micro audio device, and we're going to smuggle in the durian into the storage room. The gold brick proximity mine is to do the snail lore. I explained this in good depth in my laws video, so go and watch that if you're confused at all. I'll explain it briefly during the run, but yeah. Alright. So this should be a fairly quick one. We're just going to start immediately and run out these doors through towards the delivery area out back, dodging that one camera. It's important you skip the cutscene immediately so we could have good timing to just go around the right of that camera. This security guard's going to get a good look at us just climbing up this pipe here, but it's fine, his vision gets blocked eventually. We're trying to make it to the suite underneath Jordan's recording booth so we can do the snail lore. Jordan has somewhat random timings and his quickest timing is pretty quick, so we need to get a move on, shoot our way through this door, and get in position to begin the snail lore. This might be the most finicky part of this run. You need to make sure the snail hits exactly in the corner of this ceiling here. As we can see, Jordan's taken to it, he'll be on his way down, so now we're on the clock again. I'll just throw this pool ball out of this camera so I can get rid of that. Also, it's important that we caught the snail, you know, after we threw it, we caught it sort of mid-air. That can be kind of tricky to do. Anyway, as we run this way, we need to pick up a coin, and then I'm going to drop a micro audio device right by these guards here. That's required to do the distraction required for the infinite snail trail, or whatever I called it. So obviously we're trying to redirect Jordan down here. So I'm going to throw the snail again, and pick it up before it explodes. And basically immediately after that, I'm going to switch to the micro audio detonator and detonate the micro audio device. So to summarize this from Jordan's perspective, he hears the snail through the floor of his soundproof booth for some reason, and he starts heading downstairs to go to the suite we were in because that's where the snail was. In the meantime, we're going downstairs and throwing the snail into a new position in the lobby and detonating the micro audio device. Jordan hears the micro audio as he passes, but he's not going to bother with that thing. Jordan's current goal is to find the snail, and he will not be distracted from that goal. Now, where was the snail last again? Oh right, down in the lobby. So Jordan's now going to head to the lobby as if that was where he was going all along. Makes total sense. So that's him mostly taken care of. We're going to pick up this smuggle here with the durian in it and head towards Ken. Now this durian isn't for Ken, it's actually for his bodyguard who's following him. We're just going to run into Otis to create some distance from Ken and Otis and drop the durian to make Otis sick. Then we're immediately going to talk to Ken as the hotel staff. This will allow us to escort Ken over here to this bin. We basically have Ken on a leash now, he's just going to stand and look at us while we stand here. Jordan is coming, and I want Ken to be standing in a very specific position and facing a very specific direction. So I pick up the coin and put it right at the corner of that bin and pick it up again. Bit of sleight of hand. So after he's done being confused, I'm going to be standing by this tree. I'm going to stay stood by this tree until he faces my direction. I might also bump him softly if he's trying to be stubborn. Now as you can see, Jordan's arriving, and Jordan's gonna stand where the snail last was and look around confused, wondering where the hell that thing he never heard there was. And because he sees Ken, and due to that mission story, he'll go and run up to meet him. And from a nice safe spot back here, we can use the SMG. Damn, that was nuts.
Both targets down. Now head towards the next.
Obviously all that perfect, precise aligning of Ken makes sure both of them end up under the falling coconuts. As Jordan will try to stand it in front of Ken. And that's all there is to that one. Pretty fast one, because I like to get out of Bangkok as soon as possible, to be honest. But next time we have Colorado, and you won't believe what happens there. Definitely not another double falling object. Thanks for watching, see you next time.